Demand and recovery, it's about, so what is the adjudication order? We were discussing about order in original. So about that adjudication order, there are 5 cases where an order will be passed. So this recovery will come under 73, 74. There are 2 sections mainly for recovery, that is 73 and 74. The modus operandi is that first they will give a notice, and after notice they will pass an order. So as per section 73 and 74, there are 5 cases where the recovery will be initiated. Number 1, non-payment of GST, short payment of GST, wrong availment of ITC, wrong utilization of ITC, and erroneous refund. These are the 5 reasons. Wrong availment, wrong utilization, then erroneous refund, then non-payment of GST, short payment of GST. What is non-payment of GST? You are not paying the GST. Short payment is you are supposed to pay something but you paid less. Wrong availment, you are not supposed to take the credit but you took. And wrong utilization of ITC, you are not supposed to set off. You are not supposed to take and set off, but you have took and set it off with the liability. Then erroneous refund, you are not supposed to get the refund but you got the refund. Now this will be recovered. And if it is on account of fraud, collusion, willful misstatement, suppression of facts, or contravention with an intent to evade payment of tax, 5 reasons. Fraud, collusion, willful misstatement, suppression of facts, or contravention with an intent to evade payment of tax, then in that case 74, fraud case, that is the intention is to evade, malified intention or mens rea, guilty mind is present, then it is 74. If it is other than fraud, see maybe some error, in that case 73 will be the recovery proceedings. So refund, whatever it is, like erroneous refund will be recovered with interest. So refund, when it is wrongly granted, it will be recovered along with, wrongly availed, we will be getting it along, they will be recovering it along with interest and penalty if any. Okay. So now if you see here, so fraud, collusion, etc. 74, other reasons 73. What is the time limit for issuance of show cause notice? The show cause notice should be issued at least 6 months before the date of passing the adjudication order. Actually here it is first there is a time limit for adjudication order, and the notice should be given at least 3 months or 6 months. Let's try to understand 73. 73, there are 5 cases. Non-payment, short payment, wrong availment, wrong utilization, erroneous refund. First you take this 4 cases, that is non-payment, short payment, wrong availment and wrong utilization of ITC. So whichever financial year it will happen, for example it happens in the financial year 2021-22. Now for 2021-22 financial year, what is the due date of filing annual return, we need to check. So that due date of filing annual return, within 3 years the order should be passed, and the notice should be given at least 3 months before that. The notice to be given at least 3 months before that, which means 2022 December is the due date of filing annual return. So 2023, 24, 25 the order should have been passed. 73 order, 3 years. 2025 December 31st December 2025 the order should have been passed. At least 3 months before, that is by 30th September 2025, the notice should have been issued. So there should be a mandatory time gap between the notice and the order in case of 73, 3 months. If it is 74, in that case, so the order should have been passed within 5 years from the relevant date. 5 years from the relevant date, and that relevant date is what? That is due date of furnishing annual return. From there 5 years, in our example 2022, so 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, by 31st December 2021, 27 they should have passed the order, and at least 6 months before they should have given the notice. So 6 months before means, that is whenever the order is passed, at least 6 months before, that is July, that's June, 30th June, they should have given the notice related to that, because at least 6 months before the notice should be issued. So which means that in case of 74, it is 5 years for order and 6 months for the notice. And if it is erroneous refund case, the 3 years or 5 years should be counted from the date when we got the refund, not from the due date of furnishing annual return. So that is this. So time limit for passing the order, time limit for notice, etc. Whether a supplementary notice can be issued. Yes, a supplementary notice can be issued provided it is on the same grounds. So the ground should be same grounds. Same grounds means whatever the grounds for which original notice is issued. Original notice is issued on some grounds like wrong availment of ITC, and that notice issued in a financial year, in the next financial year also the same issue is there. Rather than giving another notice and passing an another order, for the first year whatever notice is given, for second year a supplementary notice can be given, and these two notices they can pass a single order. If they give a separate notice, a separate order should be passed. So due to that reason they will be giving a supplementary notice. And what should be taken as the amount in the order? The amount in the order equals to tax plus interest plus penalty. The amount in the order is tax plus interest plus penalty. And what will be the amount of penalty that is payable? We already know the penalty under section 122 subsection 2, that is 10% of the tax or ITC or refund, or 10,000, whichever is lower. Whichever is lower or whichever is higher? Whichever is higher, not whichever is lower, whichever is higher. Then 10,000 rupees or 100% of the tax or ITC or refund, whichever is higher, if it is 74. So the penalty is less in case of 73 and high in case of 74. Now, in case of 73, there is a waiver that is available. If you make the payment before show cause notice, there is no penalty. 73. So 73 penalty is not required to be paid if you are paying the tax before the show cause notice or within 30 days from the show cause notice. Either before show cause notice or within 30 days from the show cause notice, if you pay the tax plus interest, penalty is not payable. Otherwise, normally whatever is the original penalty that you need to pay. Whereas in case of 74 also we have a discount offer like that. What is that? If you pay before show cause notice, you need to pay 15% of the tax as penalty. If you pay before show cause notice, 15% of the penalty, 15% of the original penalty. Anyhow, original penalty is 100% of tax. So 15% of the original penalty you need to pay. So remaining 85% is waived. Suppose if you pay within 30 days from show cause notice, 25% of the original penalty you need to pay. And suppose if it is paid after the order date but within 30 days, then 50%. It is like before show cause notice 15, after show cause notice within 30 days 25, thereafter within 30 days from the order, thereafter and within 30 days from the order 50%, after 30 days from the order normal penalty. Okay. So this is about penalty, reduced penalty in case of 73 and 74. So these are the two sections, 73, 74. Then we have something called as 76. 76 is an amount which is collected as tax. So we are not supposed to collect tax, but we collected the tax. To recover that amount collected as tax, they will be giving a notice and imposing an order asking us to pay. And what is the time limit within which we need to pay? Immediately, forthwith. Sir, we have to pay it by next month 20th, that is for tax, but it is not tax. This is amount collected as tax. So the due date is immediately, forthwith, means immediately. Today you collect, today itself you pay. Otherwise, from tomorrow interest is payable. And to recover this, there is no time limit. Generally, to recover the tax, there is a time limit for passing the order. But here, there is no time limit for issuance of notice. The notice can be given even after 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, they can give the notice. And once they give the notice, they will pass an order within 1 year. And you need to pay penalty, which is 100% of that amount collected as tax. And the interest will be 18% per annum from the first day after collection till the date of payment. So there is no due date concept here. So recovery under section 76 and no time limit for show cause notice. This is amount collected as tax. Amount collected as tax. Amount collected as tax. So there is no time limit for show cause notice. Order should be passed within 1 year, and 1 year from where? 1 year from the show cause notice, and penalty is 100% of tax. Remember, interest will be computed at the rate of 18% per annum from the date, first date after the date of collection till the date of payment, because the due date is the date of collection. Then time limit for payment of amount in order, that is once the adjudication order is passed, we need to make the payment within 3 months, otherwise recovery will be initiated. So whether installment facility is available, yes. You know what is the logic behind 3 months? The 3 months logic is we can go for appeal, or we need to accept and we need to pay. If we go for appeal, we don't have to pay because we need to pay the pre-deposit. They will not initiate recovery. If you are not going for appeal, we need to pay, otherwise recovery will be initiated. Sir, can I make the payment in installments? Whatever is the amount in the order, can I pay in installments? Yes, you can pay in installments. Installment facility available, that is for a maximum 24 months. Installment facility is available. Okay, so this is with respect to demand and recovery.